So, made your choice yet? Not that I'm against sailing aimlessly like this, mind you.
But what about,
What are you doing to my map?
Give me one good reason not to throw you overboard.
Come take a look.
If you try to kill me with one of your...
I upgraded Irving's map with a little quartz of my own.
You did what?
Now it can resonate with your compass and the quartz inside your body to direct us to other pieces scattered across the continent.
Jarek, get in here.
Quartz is of no interest to me.
I thought an elf from Koringer would care about what happened to his city's quartz.
You thought wrong.
What exactly are we looking at?
I can trace the location of multiple quartz shipments. Now, because I can tell you where they are, doesn't mean it'll be easy to get to them.
We only found part of the Inquisition's quartz back at the wall. We can't let them get access to more power than they already have.
Yeah, sure. Let's do the right thing or whatever.
What I don't understand, however, is why there would be quartz at the Akenash ruins. That place is a wasteland.
What about this shipment in the Southern Territories? Orcs have no mining industry, and their trading routes are closed since the wall's been built.
And yet, they had emissaries at Koringer.
They left before the deal was finalized.
Okay, what I'm hearing is that there's plenty of quartz for the taking, and I suggest we get to it. Any objections?
Absorbing this much quartz will kill you.
And how the hell would you know that?
I've seen firsthand the damage quartz can inflict on a body. You're playing with a power few people understand.
You understand it well enough, don't you?
The mechanics of quartz and how to harvest its power, yes. But what it does to you on a biological level? It may be having an effect already, but I won't be able to tell unless you absorb more of it.
You mean, he needs to absorb more quartz until he gets sick of it?
Pretty much. I mean, it's not pretty, but goblin physiology isn't exactly the most prestigious field of study.
So, not only would I be doing the world a favor by taking all this beautiful quartz, but I'd be helping myself. What are we waiting for?
And of course, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Illustrator One. More Styx Blades of Greed.
Could be useful.
So we need to spend blue points to upgrade items in the shop. As you can see here, we got lockpicks here. Is there anything that I think we need? Well, let's go ahead and get another lockpick. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Of course, it's been my pleasure to bring this to you. Really having a good time with this. Let's go ahead and check out the blueprints here. We got an acid vial. Melts the corpse of a single enemy. Acid vial crafting recipe allows acid vials to be crafted. Okay. Improves your tools, so you do lockpicking faster. Just kind of seeing what we got here. Allows to craft amber flasks, and health flasks are more efficient. And then, of course, we've got our tools. Allows more materials to be carried. I'd say allow more materials to be carried is going to be something we want. And we just unlocked a trophy. My first upgrade. Nice. And it looks like we also have one of these here. We still only have 1 point. We're waiting till we get to 2. That way we can get the other one there. So, as far as anything else, I think that's it. All right, let's go. Talk to... All right, so we need to head up.
Hey, finally got around to grabbing that relic you mentioned.
So, how was it? Robbing the robbers. Still your favorite sport? Worth the hassle?
You'll love this. Those bastards had a necklace I sold ages ago. Forgot it even existed.
So, if robbing robbers is your thing, how about robbing the robbers, robbing the robber?
Ha ha. It's not funny, Eldrin. Doesn't even make sense. Try harder next time.
I'll work on my material then. Drop by if you're up for more relic hunting. Might have a lead.
Still there?
All right.
Hey, Styx. Up for chasing a new shiny little relic?
Sure. Beats hearing your new jokes.
Really? I did work on my material, though. Tough crowd. Anyway, I've got something for you. Some dirty guards offered an ambassador's gold bust to a gang to earn their loyalty.
And what if that gang lost their gold bust? Might shake that loyalty a bit, huh?
Yeah, that's what I figured, too. It's stashed in their hideout near the wall market. Time to remind them what loyalty really costs.
All right, we got our mission.
Yeah. Guess that map upgrade isn't so bad after all. So, where to next?
All right, so this is where we actually choose where we need to go. The game doesn't actually tell you where it is, so you just kind of have to kind of look around to find exactly where it is. All right, but you can see that we've got two different things to do. We've got the hideout. We have the Zeppelin docks. And you can also see here we've got other places, an infested swamp we can go to. We just need to essentially, I guess, choose what we want to do. We're going to do the hideout here. All right, we can keep track of the quartz and everything that we have. Sync it up. Hold LS to remove sync. We got the stone fragment there. There's also... All right, so we're gonna reach the gang. We're gonna go for the gang's den right now. This is the kind of the way that this works is if you press up, you see you have different markers here on this map. I kind of have not figured out how to select different ones here. Once you move, it kind of moves with you. But it just really selects what you want kind of for you. As you can see, like once you're looking at it, it kind of shifts itself over to the area. But only some of them do it. Like here, you can see like there's another one. So you can go down here and see that you've got another Smugglers good if you want to reach this area down there. But what we're going to do is actually this one here. So select it by clicking the right thumbstick and then pressing in right thumbstick and the left thumbstick, and then it will show on the map kind of where it is, and then you can go from there. A little confusing, but we just need to reach our way inside there, so...
Lazy bastards. Keep slacking off and you'll see what happens.
Be glad you have a job at all.
Alright, so that's one of the, actually the good things about this game is the fact that there are many, many different ways to go. Alright, so we need to get up there.
Ballistas. Lovely. I better find some cover.
Okay, so looks like there's something here that keeps us from being able to move. See if I cannot jump over here. We jump down. There we go.
Someone stop it! Stop the ballista!
We can't check if anything's wrong while it's firing.
All right, we made it inside.
Careful, there might be an intruder here.
Yeah. Watch my back, and I'll watch yours.
That's mine now.
Must have been nothing.
It's so good to be back with classic stealth.
Maybe that bedroom's hiding something interesting.
Well, if it was, there's nothing in here. Oh, ooh. Hello. Nice. All right, still the Ambassador's Gold Bust. There you go. So we picked up that specific mission just by searching around. It doesn't really tell you where things are. You know, you have to kind of figure it out, look around, do all that good stuff. This game definitely does not hold your hand when it comes to doing these. So you'll see a lot of edits kind of going around until I'm able to find stuff. That way I can get you on the correct path. Because that is the purpose of this walkthrough, is to make sure that you all are heading in the right directions of where you need to go. Alright, so we are still going up. Look around, see a few people there. I don't see any way to get over there just yet. There's the stairs. And there's nothing in that way. There's this guy here, but I might be able to sneak around.
Where the fuck did that ballista shot come from?
Be careful. We might have an intruder.
Like a glove. Oh, locked. Alright, looks like I can probably grab this here.
Hey, that's mine.
Alright, so he went all the way over there, 72 meters. These would be very nasty ways to get... I don't see myself being able to jump just like straight across there. Probably have to keep going down in some way. I feel like that would be an instant death. Too far of a leap. Unless I can like grab a hold of this here. There we go. Alright, we'll try to remain as stealthy as we can.
That's better.
He's asleep.
For fuck's sake, do you kill everyone that passes your door?
Don't you remember how things work around here, Hell?
I could never forget.
But not for lack of trying, right?
I did what I had to do, Harlow.
Bullshit! You did what you wanted to do. You left us all behind, and you never gave a shit what would happen.
Well, you seem to have done all right. And nothing too bad happened to Donovan and the others. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What strange interactions.
Yeah, that's relationships for you. Me, I'd rather go solo, but hey.
But
It seems you can't go through life all on your own, no matter how hard you try.
Did you just deactivate that quartz?
Yes, he does that.
Get out of here.
You won't have to tell me twice.
Not you.
Alright, follow the thief to his lair. We did. The game mark fix the quartz has been collected. So collect our shards of quartz at the Empire Wall. 1 of 3. Collect the shard. Okay, cool. So now can put this on here and find out where the next one is. So the next one's going to be, looks like, over here. There we go. Okay, was there anything else like over here? There is one right here. Let's just do this one right here.
Akenash, that huge floating tower? Whatever happened to it?
It crashed, killed everybody. Apparently that's what caused the green pest. Fucking disaster.
Alright, you can see that there is literally no way that we could go straight up down there. We're going to have to go probably across, or maybe do it from that side and come down. Because that's really all the way down.
What was that?
Something wrong? Probably nothing.
Rat on a stick, grilled rat, rat burger, boiled rat.
Alright, this is over here. Let's actually head down this way. There we go. Very interesting trying to, like, the game really does give you a sense of freedom. Find your own kind of unique ways of going down and continuing to go down. So I think, wait for him to move. I think if I jump, I can actually survive this going down. Okay, now we got 13, so we're almost there. Alright, so we need to make our way inside there. Right there. Alright, find clues to reach the shard of quartz. Okay.
What do we have here? Weird base. Gotta be a trigger for something nearby. But that's not enough. I need more clues to crack this open.
Alright, so clearly there's like a secret room in here.
What's this? Keep it to yourself, blah, 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 blah. Meet me at the shipyard. I'll show you the quartz. Now that's my kind of party.
You got the place for the meeting?
Yeah, everything's ready. Just have to pick up the quartz.
All right, let's get a move on.
Yeah, gotta move on. Lead me to that quartz.
Fuck me. I can't believe you actually got your hands on one of those.
You ready to finalize then? Should we go back?
We're leaving the quartz here?
It's safer. That way, we don't risk anyone noticing it before the deal's done.
All right.
Now, will you look at that? An empty room and a shard of quartz. Is it my birthday or what?
All right. So it gives you multiple options to do. Either you could spy and let them lead you to it, or of course we could have done the other method, which was to find the whatever you want to call it. Find the actual like statue or something like that. Well, because there's no indications to show me where exactly the statue is. Obviously, that answer right there is a little bit better, and it gets us exactly where we need to go.
Why does anyone? Power, glory, a warm body beside me. The usual.
You are anything but usual, Styx.
All right, we got three talent points available to us now, so we can actually take a look and see what we can buy now, because these cost 2 and 3. Unlocks with 2 talent points. Shared disappearance when invisible. Stabbed and carried enemies become invisible 2. That's nice. The Ember consumes over time. Unlock with talent 2. Significantly reduced, so you can use it more. Unlocks with 3. Let's see. Anything else? I think that's pretty much... Amber vision. Enemies can be seen through walls. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, the smuggler's goods is complete. So that's already 3 objectives done. Now we can press up. We can locate that we only have 1 more to go, so we can snap to it, press them both in, and that's the area that we need to go. So we can go back to this little location right here, which was right on the other side of the objective that we just completed. And we can do a little fast travel back to this area, so that way we can get up here without having to worry about going through that entire section again. So,
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
alright, so here is our next area that we need to get to. So, same thing as before, we'll probably need to make our way down. So much degrees of freedom when moving through here.
Have you seen this? That quartz turned the metal chains blue. And they say it's safe to be around.
Bullshit. I just want to pull down those levers, release that quartz, and throw it into the ocean.
Those in the towers? Yeah, I can't say it hasn't crossed my mind.
Great. Locked up nice and high. Isn't it always? Those chains. Blue glow, steady hum. Gotta be running on quartz. Explains the color. Guess I'll follow the trail. Levers to drop that thing should be somewhere down the line.
What's that lever for? Is it the one for the quartz?
You see anything else around here that requires a big, fancy lever?
Let's see. Great. The lever's missing. Would have been too easy, right? That lever handle's gotta be around here. Maybe I should use my amber vision to track it down. Okay, look at that. New lever on the counter.
What's this now?
Wagon building. Ground floor. Behind the grid. Okay. Wow. Wagon building? Someone skipped vocabulary day. Okay, let's grab that damn lever.
Alright, lots of enemies here, and you can see where we need to go next is all the way down there to search for the lever. Alright, so we're going to go over here first. And we're going to make our way, jump here, come down, right into here. Need to wait on this person right here. Now we can drop down because we're dropping down into the carpet. A few things I'm going to get here while I'm over here. Wait on this person right here. Alright, as you can see, there's someone coming right there. So, what we're going to pick up first is a blueprint. That blueprint's going to be right over here. And you can see inside there is where the lever is going to be. So go over here, pick up this little blueprint, and then we're going to come over here. Head inside.
Why didn't we ever try to put the goblins to work? You know, the way we do with the orcs.
Make your way
Goblins have no
over
survival
here.
instinct. There's no
And right in here is how you can get to it.
Waste of time to try.
Take him out quickly. Pick up his body. Hide it. Get over here because there is going to be a guy that comes. You can see him right there, man. He's the same guy that you waited on as he was kind of going around. So, just wait a split second here. Let him come around, and then we're going to grab the lever, and then we'll make our way back. Okay.
Well, look at that. Finally found that damn lever. Now let's get this thing fixed.
All right. Well, having a little bit of a problem getting up there. It happens. Trying to get back up almost to exactly where we were before.
Yes.
And we'll go ahead and take him out. There we go. Now I can focus on just trying to get up there. So, as you can see, sometimes it can be really hard just because of how fast movement is to be able to grab certain things. But we made it back up, and we're literally exactly where we are when we started this area right over here. So now we're just going to make our way back across. This guy's asleep. Just don't knock anything. Alright, good to go. Make our way back into the room. Just gotta be a little patient here. Guy's being very quick with his movements for some reason. He's usually not as quick as that, so it must be like glitched. But we can get right back up here, jump right back across, finally fix the lever.
Quartz halfway down means there's still another lever left to pull somewhere.
Alright, so I've shown you the middle location where we're back at. You can see that we're right next to this. We just finished doing the first level here. We came down and we're right here. Now, there is a little bit of a glitch. If you go that route, you could go up some stairs to head to the backside to get to where you need to go. However, the enemies don't end up doing what you want them to do, or should I say they kind of don't trigger their conversation. So what we're going to do here is come this way, because this is what is needed in order to trigger the conversation. You need to move this way, and you'll see that we have someone right there. So come over here, and then step up against this wall, and it'll trigger this conversation here. So that breaks them up, and otherwise they're just going to stay there. If you were to go over to that door that you see on the other side there first, and nothing you do, even if you're at the door, it won't trigger the conversation, and therefore you just get seen almost automatically. So this way allows you to trigger the conversation that's supposed to happen before you head over there, And yeah, just wanted to make sure you guys knew that in case some of you got a little kind of wondering, you know, why can I figure out how to get past this part? So just come over here. You can see we're right on this side where this guy is. And what we can do is we can use essentially our invisible cloak, whatever you want to call it, to make our way past here. Now, what we want to do is we want to take him out. The reason we want to take him out is because when you open this door, he can hear you. Now, the way that this game works is
all tidied up.
If you open a door with open and close, it won't hear you. However, if you choose just open, he will hear you. So you have to be a little bit smarter to do this. It's kind of weird because it looks like he's slamming the door.
One of those quartz lift levers, no doubt. Let's see if it brings me closer to that shard.
All right, let's go ahead and pull the lever now.
Well, would you look at that? A shard of quartz all to myself. I'll be taking that now, thank you.
Same thing, make sure that you open and close. That way it doesn't make the noise. And then we can just go back the same exact way. Right here. Now you'll see, this got enemies moving around in different directions now. As you can see, they're looking around where enemies weren't looking around before. And we need to grab that. So we just need to figure out how we can get back in here and then make our way that way. And you can see that they've kind of got all bases covered there. So let's move this way. One thing that I did that I didn't show is if you take a look and you go this direction right here, there's going to be another area for you to fast travel to right here. So if you go over here and there's 2 guards up on the top there, if you just take those 2 guards out and then you release the bridge, you can open up a new map area for you to fast travel to if you want to get around. There was no reason for me to show it, so I didn't. Okay. So as you can see, we got a few guards here to worry about, and let's figure out how we're going to take them out.
Let me in, Styx.
Nope. Out of the question. I'm all right with a little chat every now and then, but nobody stays in my head but me.
All right, so after that, we're going to need to head back to the Zeppelin.
Quartz is done. Let's get back to the Zeppelin and keep moving.
Just going to wait on him to turn around, and we're going to go across. Told you before that we unlocked this method of going across, so we're going to go ahead and head over here. All right. There's only 2 guys you need to take out, and they're pretty easy to take out, so you can unlock this. This way you can open the map and then head back to the Zeppelin docks. All right, so in order to go back to Zeppelin, you just hold down the X button, and we've made it back. So that... yeah, so it's a lot of open stealth in this one. A lot of going around and trying to figure out where you need to go. There's so many different access points to each one. So I will try to, again, give you guys the best locations for the ways to get through without getting into combat and trying to do it 100% stealthy as much as possible. Let's see if we have any upgrades that we can do here. We do have 1 blueprint that we picked up when we were picking up the lever, the first lever. Let's see, we've got the acid viral. So we could do another arsenal, allow more bolts and acid traps. Yeah, we'll do health. Here we go. Don't forget to make sure you're constantly picking up things like this because you do need this stuff to get, you know, lock picks and things like that.
Got the gold bust. Let's see how tight those guards and gangs stay now.
Let them fight. Perfect cover for the resistance to make a move.
Helping the resistance and profiting. Of course I'm in. Let me know if you find anything new.
You'll be the first to know.
With our next section here, we got more quartz to pick up, so let's keep it going. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Thank you again so much for watching the walkthrough. Make sure you leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. And let's continue on to the next section. Again, you can do this in any order you want from the looks of it. All right, so you can see that we've got the wall, which we've already essentially done. And now we have the infested swamp we could do, or the Akenash ruins in an old hideout. Let's do the infested swamp. This will be very interesting. We have 3 quartz to pick up here, and you can see there's all kinds of areas that we don't have unlocked yet. So let's go ahead and begin. All right, so here we are. Of course, I've never been to this location, so it'll be nice to kind of get the chance to experience it. You can see lots of enemies here. Make sure you pick up all the vials and stuff that you see, just in case. All right, let's find out where our objectives are. So we have 3. I guess, let's see, we got one that's around 90. I guess we'll just start with that. 75 there. Got one that's 105, and then there is another one that's like lower, or 73. There you go. All right, Sawmill. Okay, so we'll go with the one, I guess, that is reach the fortification. The small Sawmill right there. All right, so we're inside the area, which is, we pretty much started right over there, and we just come over here, and then we're going to be heading over here. This area has all types of weird-looking animals and whatnot, but if we come over here, still need to be careful. Very, very beautiful. Different style of level than what we've had so far, if I must say. Alright, so right now we just need to figure out how to get down into that area below us. Might be a way right there. Not really seeing a good angle for actually getting inside. Right there's one, maybe? Nice.
Okay, don't walk on the bones, and don't wake that big motherfucking roach unless I want to be added to that pile. The things I do for Quartz.
Alright, so if we're going to take this sucker on, we're going to need to make sure we have enough health. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to here. Make sure you grab a hold of this right here. And then we're going to land on it.
Damn. What now?
And you have to switch to this mode and get out of the way as soon as possible before he hits.
Guess I'll fight then.
I think the toughest thing about this is he's going to do a little jump back there. We can dodge a few of his hits here. Okay, when he does that, he's going to get these guys to come out. Essentially, once he does that, then you'll have a few moments to hit, and then you can take him out. So, essentially what you have to do there is you can jump up on there to get a good stab on him. In order to actually go into combat mode, you have to press R, the right thumbstick in, which is a little weird to go into combat mode like that. But that's what you have to do in order to do that, and then dodge when he throws those little acid bugs at you, and then hopefully you'll be able to do it. Now, obviously, there's another way to do this, possibly without taking him out, but I wasn't able to find out that way.
Are these little talks going to be recurring?
I am only seeking answers, Styx.
But nonetheless, there we go. And we probably have... Yep. So what we can do is we can head over to abilities, or should I say talent points. We have, it looks like one talent point that we can do. And then we'll wait, I guess, until we have another one. We have a resonance point. This is our first resonance point. So we got mind control. Take possession of the target. Target enemies will be stunned for a few seconds after being released. Move at super speed for a short time. Send a wave of energy towards the direction. And reflexes activate to evade any incoming attacks. Let's do this one. Here we go. And remember, it's an ability, so you just need to assign it to one of your spots. And then we're going to pick the second one, and we're going to assign it to B. And that's essentially how you use it. Now, in order to get out of here, because you can see that it's blocked off, and it doesn't look like you can get out, but there is a quick way to get out. Got to come over here, grab this seed, and then you can drop it here, and that'll allow you to get out. Alright, so we've made our way over to this location here. Essentially, it's just right across from, where we were right there. So we need to make our way up and around.
The Sawmill's been working non-stop since they added that quartz. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, except the part where the warehouses can't keep up with the supply.
You can do that by heading over here.
Those chains are powered by quartz, and they seem connected to this lever. What could possibly happen if I pulled it?
As always. Always a nice little lever there to pull, isn't it?
Time to take a closer look.
Alright, we can see we got guards all around here. We want to get a little bit of a layout of what he's going to do before we decide to move out.
2 saw blades just stopped. I hope it didn't impact the quartz.
What's this now? Over here. I'm gonna check them.
Something there?
This way.
Nothing.
Come back.
Something there?
Probably nothing.
Time to take a closer look. The mechanism moving the chains just stopped. I wonder what else was impacted.
All right, so this section's going to be a little tough. What you want to do is you want to try to time the movements. So you see this guy right here? You need to time the movement so you can take him out. So you got to wait for him to turn around. Now you can come out and grab him. You should have enough time to get his body back in. And then make your way back here so he doesn't see you. Not the easiest of things. There is a guy behind you as well, so you need to be careful. And of course, you gotta stay right here. Do not move. Because you gotta wait for him.
Not a drop wasted.
There you go. And that's how you do it. Alright, so now we need to absorb. Like I said, we don't take everybody out, but just the ones that are directly in our path.
Why did the cage stop moving? Something's wrong.
Maybe one of the workers got hurt using the saw. It made the whole thing stop. You can get back to your patrol. The cage will start spinning again once the matter's dealt with.
That's a lot of assumptions, pal. Any excuse to do the bare minimum, right?
So right there is the time. You can see by the time he goes over to there, you might be able to absorb.
Your blood, so similar to the orcs, and yet...
Ain't that the thing, though? Dwarves, elves, humans, goblins. Go back far enough, we all come from orcs.
Just in time. Look at that. Perfect. All right.
Let's see.
All right, so we made it up to this point now. Let's do what we need to do. Yeah, we got these guys all.
The quartz for the ballista is secure inside the lift. It's as safe as it can be.
And since no one can get to the lever that activates it without our say-so, seems like we're good.
Go. Take your time. It's not like I'm on a heist or anything.
I'll head down, see what's going on.
Oh, sure. Let's make getting that quartz even more fun. So that's where the orc tribes hold up. Lovely place, stuck in the swamp, and now they've got to fight humans for what's theirs. Shameful, but without a shard, those human ballistas won't do shit. Might give the orcs a fighting chance. Extra security, huh? Might you be hiding a quartz by any chance?
Alright, so this section can be really, really tough. I'm going to show you how to get through it. The timing is very, very critical. But come over here and step about right here. What you want to do is you want to wait for this one roving guard. He's the only one that kind of patrols the area. Gets a little closer. If you throw one bottle, even if it just distracts one guy, all of the rest of them are going to be distracted as well. So get over here, throw it.
What's this now?
Wait for this guy to turn around.
Check on that.
Get on this side.
Goblins. What made them?
A scientist with delusions of grandeur, as it so often is. Don't ask me why, though.
They're going to be heading back in this direction. Make sure you do a nice little roll here.
What was there? Something wrong?
Quartz collected. Let's hit the Zeppelin and see some new sights.
Get in there as soon as you can so he doesn't see you. As you can see, you've made it past, and then we can move on and head back to the Zeppelin.
Must have been nothing.
All right, so now that we've got them taken care of and we've got all the stuff that we need, we're going to lower a drawbridge. We can do that by coming over here.
Got all the quartz. Back to the Zeppelin. This war's got potential. But first, gotta clear out the guards and shut that damn bridge.
Oops. All right, something came up right in front of my game. It's always weird when that happens. All right, you see we got a guard there, and we got another one up here. All right, that's two. So we can see that we have a third down there.
Let's take a look.
Another one there.
Quartz is done. Let's get back to the Zeppelin and keep moving. Let's take a look.
Might be a little too far away. He's probably the toughest one, just because you can't take him out super easily. But you could probably poison. So if we could get...
What was that? I'll check it out.
If we could get them separate, that would be great.
Probably.
Wait for him to fall.
Was that?
Got him.
Guards are out of the way. Now just need to close the bridge and the war's secure. All right. The war's secured. No guards left.
All right.
Bridge is down. All nice and peaceful.
Nice
At
and peaceful.
last.
All right. Now we can fast travel back. Nice. So that was this section. I hope you guys enjoyed. Continuing on now, as you can see, we have done the first 3 sections, and it's time to move on with the 4th section. So we're going to head out and above to the map. Don't forget to leave a like. Support our sponsor, Elizabeth Vaughn. She is an amazing author. If you're into fantasy books, make sure you go and check her out. Those links, of course, will be in the description, and she's been a huge supporter of the channel for the last 3 or 4 years now. It's been crazy. Really appreciative to have her. So make sure you check out her books if you're into Game of Thrones style medieval fantasy books with great storytelling. All right, so with that being said, it is time to move on to our next location that we have available to us. This is the Akenash ruins, and we need to find the shards of quartz. It looks like there's only one of them, I guess. All right, here we go.
Shit. Destroying the World Tree didn't just tear Akenash apart, twisted everything. Well, guess that just means more to explore. Now, let's see what this messed up place has to offer.
All right, so here we are now in this location here. And looks like there's only one quartz for us to pick up.
How the fuck did the quartz get here? Hey, no, that's my quartz. Come back here. Ah, fuck. I have to follow it now.
Alright, so I could probably do a invisibility if I had some amber, but unfortunately I don't have any amber right now. So let's wait until this turns around again, and then we can move up. Okay.
Fucking bird. I'm the thief here. I'm the one who steals. You're just supposed to be lunch.
Okay, we're good. Okay, so it's literally right here above us. Maybe I can jump to that right there. See, we can just, I guess, go back kind of the way that we came, this way. We'll just need to be a little patient here, and then we'll make our way back up. Well, good old classic stealth, right? Patience is key. Anybody that tries to rush through this is probably going to fail multiple times. Kind of the nature of these games.
Let's see. Damn thieving rat. Fly while you can. Can't wait to clip your wings. Now I have to go to the bridge? I didn't need the grand tour of Akenash. Once was more than enough.
Alright, so now we're going all the way over there.
This tunnel brings back memories. Mostly of me almost dying. Oh, I didn't miss her at all. I still have nightmares about our last encounter. Fuck, I still got PTSD from that fight. Must be the wind or something.
Alright, so don't step too close to that.
Stupid feathered bastard. Stole my quartz? Just wait till I catch you.
Okay, we're going to have to go a little higher because clearly I cannot make that. Now, I wonder if you can climb these pipes. No, you can't. Okay. So you can get here. Can you get that? No? Alright, so it looks like whatever you can do, it's not from here. Not the other side. Huh. Well, we gotta find a way, I guess, to get up there so we can get over there. I'm not really seeing a way to do that from here, unless you can... Yeah, okay, never mind. You can just do this right here. It's always a lot easier than you think. Alright, what we're going to do here is come over here. We're going to grab this. We're going to switch to a bottle. And make sure that that's located on that, and it shows that. You can see that it's going to get 3 of their attention. Throw the bottle. Hopefully that'll get them to kind of go over in that direction. You can see they kind of just almost take themselves out there. Nice. Got all of them except for one. One guy oh, there he goes. Okay, cool. Now it should be good. There's only one left.
There. That's what you get for not respecting your place on the food chain.
Nice. All right.
The bloodshed. Has it ever stopped?
Once it starts, it never really does.
All right, we have 4 talent points available. Now's probably a really, really good time to do some upgrading. As you can see, we have quite a bit, and we haven't really used a lot. Because I'm like a tried and true stealth player, but I also want to utilize what this game has. Which it gives us this, while performing a kill from a chest or a wardrobe, stick swaps place with the target. They can fit inside, okay. Just want to see what we got. We got clone throws, cocoons. The visible stabbing carried enemies become invisible too. They still emit sound though. Footsteps completely silent when invisible. That's probably something we definitely want. Nice.
All right, that's enough quartz for now. Better head back to the Zeppelin, see how the crew's doing.
All right, unlock the recipe upgrade first. So we definitely need to go and do the recipe upgrade the moment we get another blueprint. So you can see that these areas are a lot bigger than you actually think they are, even though you can't really see a map or anything like that here. We're probably going to be coming back through this section multiple times because we're still kind of in, I guess, what you can consider to be the first act. We need to make our way back over there. So this should be a lot easier now that we can... Make sure you always stand up when you're doing these types of jumps, or else you will not make it. All right. So this one was a fairly short kind of little mission right here. And then we're going to head back. And let's see what new story part we've unlocked.
What the fuck?
How are you feeling? Feverish? Faint? About to tragically die in the prime of your life?
Your bedside manners need some work.
I'm an engineer, not a physician. The compass is useless for now, but so should be the map, which means that...
Whatever Quartz is hiding in the jungle must be special.
Probably unique.
We should at least check it out.
For your sake, if nothing else.
Irving, change of course.
Be careful. We don't know how far the Empire got into Orc territory.
Well, it's not like the Orcs are my biggest fans either.
They'd be more likely to use your head as a statement piece.
Wait! Take this. It's one of my side projects, still at the experimental stage, but it should work well enough. He's no use to me dead, you know.
That seems to work pretty good. Hey, don't go anywhere. I'll be back before you know it.
All right, looks like we have a new little item to be able to use. I'm sure it'll tell us once we get there.
Yep, seems like a dead end. Gotta find another way out before I'm dead myself.
All right, looks like we just hit LB. Nice. This is a new kind of... Oh, that is so cool.
How fast was that?
I just got to be careful, though. Oh, this is great. Really, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a get out of jail free card, but it allows us to maneuver so much quicker now. Ooh, just barely stay alive there. Can we reach that or no? Because you got to think about like the big jumps that you'd have to take. Oh, thank God we didn't go that way, huh?
The path's locked. But it seems there's space for something.
Select the seeds and place them to open.
If that's a lock, the keys must be near. Nothing my amber vision can't... There! That's one.
Alright, well there's one. Alright. Alright, so here's going to be the first one.
Here, another one.
All right. Perfect. All right, remember there was another one right over here somewhere as well. I think it was right there, like literally right next. All right, so you have to land at a very, very particular location in order for you to be able to make this. So we need to land in this little bush right here, but be careful because you got that guy there. So you want to wait till he turns around.
How many of these things are there?
There we go. All right, we made it. Just barely. All right. So what we're going to do is head back over here. Okay. Just need to be really quick. All right. Now you can see we got a little area over here. Which has different ways, as you can see. It looks like there might be guarding something over there. That's like kind of how you can get back to your little ship right there, I guess. Amber flask, nice. All right. Could be something inside there. There's one right there. All right, let's get in here quick. Grab it.
And another one.
Got it. All right. Woo. Got in there and didn't take too much damage there. That one's a little tougher one because they just don't give you a big enough... Of course, you could use your flash and go invisible, but you don't want to waste it on something as trivial as that.
What if we tried stealth this time?
Okay, how about I take him out normally. Okay, good. Now, I can probably get up against... Could probably make that jump. And see that there's 3 of them there. So we might need to throw a bottle to get their attention. Nice. Okay, we picked that up too. Now, as you can see, we're back to here again. Still need to find, I think... What I'm going to do is I'm going to come all the way back here. There's still... I think one more left that we have yet to find. And I have absolutely no idea where it is. So what I'll do is I'll just fast forward until we get to that point. Okay, it actually might kind of be inside here. There it is. All right, that should be all of them.
Must have enough to open that way by now.
All right, so now we can plant the seeds. Ooh, that was a close one there. All right, so we could either try to just kind of jump through and see how far we'd get, which I guess is what we're going to do. So in order to do this, you just need to keep pressing... keep kind of moving around a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is if you go into stealth mode here, this allows you to obviously move silently. But the biggest thing is it allows you to roll. And rolling is the best way, as you can see, to dodge some of the attacks. There you go. So it didn't take too much damage, and we got through it. So let's put them all in.
See? Easy.
Like a glove.
Help! Help me! Please! Someone! Help! Those bastards are gonna eat me alive!
Poor fuck. I'd love to give you a hand, but those things enjoy goblins a bit too much. But hey, they don't seem to love mushrooms as much as they love goblin meat.
Okay, it looks like right here kind of gives you a little bit of a protection from these things. My gosh, that's a lot. Alright, so I'm going to hope and pray that my jump is big enough for that. Nice. These blue things, they give you a little bit of protection against them. So all you got to do is make it to the blue.
Don't try this stuff at home, kids. Ooh.
Oh, got me a little bit. All right. We made it, though.
Shit. Those Inquisition fucks are already here. What the fuck are they doing? Not here for the scenery, I'm betting.
All right. Because you can't save while Swarm is around. Looks like we can save now. Alright, we got some enemies up ahead. They probably activate as soon as you get close enough.
The Inquisition needs
see.
this Orc. What she knows about Quartz could benefit us all. Find her, and quickly.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. So do these guys just stay right here? No, looks like they keep moving. Okay.
Oops.
I love that. All right, so we're headed up there. Now, they do have a boat over here. I want to see what's over at the boat first. All right, you can see we got those things down there. Just want to make sure there's nothing in here that we can't, like, mess with in one way or another. Could be something interesting in here. Very visceral when it comes to the combat. This guy's just looking in. Oh, well, from what I can tell, there's really nothing in here. Yep. All right. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. We can go up, I think. Over. Look, right, yeah. So it looks like there's really just nothing inside here. I was kind of hoping there was something, but not from the looks of it.
So, Vader, you better keep searching and bring me that orc shaft, or I'll make sure you will never fail again.
All right, looks like that was the big baddie. 'Cause he's the only one that has like a different outfit on. All right, so we need to probably go up. Got a big heavy there, so we need to watch out for him. All right, before you go all the way up, just go right here and get up against this thing. That way they don't see me. Alright, so as you can see, we have another one of these little Zeppelins here. Again, I don't know if there's anything inside, but might as well look. Alright, looks like nothing's in here. Alright, moving our way over there. Alright. So that's a negative on anything being inside here, so I just wanted to check first.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. All right, move on. Alright, so got another one of these nests here, but I'm just kind of looking around to see if I see any anything that sticks out for me to grab, or but I don't see anything that's sticking out. I think it's just another way up. Same thing over here. Looks like, see, there's just so many ways around all of this. You can easily see that there's so many different ways to kind of traverse. Make sure you go up, because if you do not look up, you can fall right there very easily. Inventory is full. There's still so much to explore and look here. They really did put just so much into this. Alright, looks like we're going up.
Can't go up, but I gotta move forward. Gotta keep moving. What do we have here?
You tried. Ooh, did they ever try?
Bring me that orc now.
Let's take a look.
Hey, alright. Kill 100 enemies already. Nice. All that for an inventory is full. What is my life? Don't know what alert I have right now. And I could have just easily... Oh, I love how you can melt the corpse. I could have easily just got past all of them right there. wouldn't even been that big of a deal. But we want to have some action in this game, right? So, you get down there. I'm just trying to see. There's literally two enemies right there. So this is one of those sections where you can't just jump down. I wonder if we can take this guy over right here.
My head. I have to stay strong.
And then kill. And as you can see, that allows us to not take any damage.
That orc can't be far. Keep moving.
Okay, as you can see, you can't really mess with those guys, but if you look down here, got this guy. Always hide bodies. Alright, so what we need to do, because we've just been doing a lot of stealth. Let's go ahead and equip some of this stuff here. That way we can get a few more items. Alright, so we'll just wait for him to move and then we'll go ahead and move on up. You see, unfortunately we can't really jump there. Maybe there? No.
What do we have here? Great. Now I have to carry them.
All right, nice. I just like to look in little areas here. You can see there's nothing there.
Of course. A quartz compass wouldn't break by itself. I must be near the source of all that trouble now.
Go away, Goblin. I have nothing for you.
Yeah, I kinda got that.
Curse the Empire. I thought Mother Earth had forsaken us. But maybe she's answered my prayers.
Listen, I'm no one's answer to anything. I'm just a quartz collector. And since you don't seem to have any...
So you did hear my prayer. It carried through the flux to you and your quartz.
Say what?
I need to get back to Turquoise Dawn. The other shamans will need help.
Hey, how about you come back to my Zeppelin? Well, you could recover there, and we could, talk about Quartz and Flux and what they do to innocent goblins, that sort of thing.
I'm in no condition to make the trek home now. I accept your offer. My name is Ren.
I'm Styx. Nice to meet you. Now all we have to do is get past that.
Excuse me.
Hey everyone, I found this person hurt in the jungle. She sent a distress call through the Quartz.
Well, can't say I've ever had the pleasure of having an orc on board my ship.
Are you from Turquoise, Dawn? I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, so now the introductions are... Ooh. Wow, that's new.
You've assimilated Quartz.
Just a bit, really.
Can you hear the flux? Has the Quartz talked to you?
Maybe.
You've been hearing voices and you didn't mention it?
I've never seen anything like this. And with an amber creature, no less. Could it...
Hey, I'm feeling great.
My apologies. I'm still not feeling my best.
Come with me. We'll find a place for you to lie down.
Told you.
Oh, very mature, Jarek. Really.
Shut it! Both of you. There's no change of plans. Yet.
Hey, take this. I fixed the compass for you. Whatever the orc was doing to make it break, it's over now. I even improved on it a bit.
Now that's what I like to hear. We're back in business.
Priest Geoffroy, the orc is nowhere to be found. What are your orders? Priest Geoffroy?
Call off the search. I've got all the information I needed.
Understood.
Styx. Prepare to suffer the wrath of the Inquisition.
All right, ladies and gents, there you go. Act 1 complete. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit longer with more, things to do inside them. So hopefully you guys appreciate the longer videos. And then, of course, we will move on to Act 2 after this. Love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.